Hi, so here's part two of the Little Green Escort story. So we're going to concentrate on under the bonnet, how it runs and how it looks on top. So here's our fire up. So absolutely unbelievable little engine, no timing chain rattle, no tappet rattle, which is quite incredible for one of these. Oil pressure light goes out right away, take my word for it, doesn't overheat, runs clean as a button. If anything, I would say it needs a slight tweak to the idle mixture. It just, when it's off the choke, it's just a little bit fluffy, but fundamentally solid as a rock. So we'll just knock the car off now and give you a good look under the bonnet of the car. So there's been some historical welding repairs done to the car. So I guess the first one I would point out is up near the bonnet cable pull, as you can see there. So not very tidy, but it's been a decent solid weld. As you can see, driver side inner wing, strut tops are all original. Chassis plate numbers I think can still be seen there. Just coming along the inner wing to probably the roughest repair that's on the car, which is somebody's tied in the top of the bonnet landing panel to the inner wing with a rough plate. I'm sure a much tidier job could be made of that, but it's certainly secure enough. There's the SVO tag for when the car was new. There's the chassis plate, just confirming all the numbers for those that want to know. So just in case you can't read that, it's a GS engine code, gearbox B, axle C, colour 40, trim PI. So it's I think it's Java green with a brown interior. Just working along the slam panel here. There's the other tag for the car, if you can make that out. Similar repairs being done at this end of the landing panel, probably not quite as rough. Going up through the inner wing at the passenger side. It's original Ford detail on the inner wing again. Same story again here, the strut top's not been touched, although the repair up at the back of the hinge panel, probably not quite as tidy as I would have liked, but there you have it. All important bulkhead for those that are right into these cars. You can see that what's happened is at some stage somebody's rubbed the paint back and simply daubed some paint along the seam. Fundamentally it's solid as a rock if you wanted to give it a thump. Down into the lower chassis legs, you can see very, very clean indeed. Battery tray. And on the passenger side, same story again, maybe a wee bit of surface rust down there, but straight chassis legs, bit more detail around the motor itself, round onto the exhaust manifold. So in a shot of the bonnet, just to give you an idea that it's not hanging to bits, the cross supports are still there. There's the front edge of the bonnet, you can see clean as a pin. Wings, car has had a paint, I think I'm told it was 4 or 5 years ago. You can see wings, very good order. There's the scuttle panel, that's steel, as is the air intake grille. It's the same at the other side, solid as a rock. There's the shot of the front end, bumpers, sound as a pound, really good headlights in the car. I would say the passenger side one's out of alignment, but other than that, bottoms of the outer wings, very good order. For those that have spotted the wheels on the car, I actually slung these on. The car came in with some horrible wheels on it, so I know there's a lot of you out there that are desperate for RS parts. There's the code, the proper Ford code for these wheels, so you all know what they are. Bottom of the driver's side wing, end of the sill, bottom of the driver's side door. There's some shots of the trim, couple of perish marks on the weather seal, but nothing too dramatic. Driver's side wing, good detailed look of the outer trim, all nice and square. Same with the one on the driver's side. Oh yeah, I meant to point this out earlier. It's a little bit of a rot mark at the bottom of the pillar here. That needs to be taken into account. Just a shot of the screen. It's in very good order. I think it's original. We'll just try and double check that, one sec. I believe it is original. It's triple X screen, so it might have been changed. Pass. Quick look along the scuttle at this side and round the weather seal on the windscreen. There's the vinyl roof, which is in pretty good order. The gutter trim isn't in the best condition. It's all there, but the scabbiest bits are the two ends, so that's not untypical of the back. There's a shot of the driver's side sills, all good. And then interior is the brown interior. We've only taken one of the seat covers off, but I can assure you they're all as good as that. It's just shows you how genuine a car it is. There's the clocks. For those of you want to see it, here's the all pressure light going out. So let's just see how we go. There you go. Charging light out, all pressure light out right away. There's the miles on the car. 53.5k. You even get half a tank of fuel. It's got a Kenwood CD player in it, a nice little stack of CD boxes. Someone's put a digital clock on the dash. The only nick mark I can see in the dash is here, just above the heater controls. Otherwise the dash is in really good order. There's shots of the bulkhead up in the pedal box, usually an area that they rot. Same as the other side's as good as that. Unfortunately, door cards have been holed by somebody putting in some speaker grills. But you get an idea of the quality of the trim on the car. There's the weather seals, the driver's side door. It's an aftermarket wheel there, I think it's a Mountney. The original steering wheel's actually in the driver's side, the passenger side floor. Moving on to the door pillar, the B pillars, you can see solid as a rock. Driver's rear door and trim, really good order. Interior trim on the back. I'm not going to pull the seat covers off the back, but I can tell you they're immaculate. There's the rest of the interior trim, parcel shelf, headlining, all exceptional condition for the year of the car. We'll pop into the boot now and have a look. So in the boot, petrol tank's in very good condition. As I pointed out already, the area under the tank needs a wee bit of work. Spare wheel, that looks pretty much brand new. I believe there's at least another two of those rims that come with the car, as well as the RS pattern alloys that are on the car. Shock absorber mounts on the back chassis, inner arches, as you can see, very, very clean. Parcel shelf underneath, really good order. There's a little pouch for all your bits and pieces. In the back, there's the landing panel for the boot. Again, very good condition. Up round the back quarters, you can see some of the original paint there. Along the back seal of the back windscreen, still sitting with this original Ford sticker on the back window from the local dealer. Again, just some detail of some of the things that really count if you're going to turn this into a very top end car. Your gutter trims, little crack in the seal there. Lower rear panel, you can see, is immaculate. Fog lamp. Back lights, again, hard to get these days, but you can see they're unmarked. It's working our way around the passenger side. Aerial. little bit I'd point out to you, so under the vinyl roof there appears to be a bubble starting to appear at the lower C-pillar here, just so that you're aware. As I say, we've no interest in bullshitting anybody, just try to represent the car accurately. Along the back quarters and the back trim, you can see how straight it is. I'm pretty sure the back arches have had at least one half of the arch repaired when it had its paint. I'm pretty sure it was this side of the arch, but you can see it's in very good order. Those wheels again. So those wheels were supplied by a buddy of mine. They were used in a hill climb car, hence the Yokohamas and the Avon tyres, just straight off his race car. As I say, the wheels that were on the car just looked terrible, and they were available, so I put them on. Passenger side rear door, just going along all the seals again, the condition of the glass, the door frames, I think they speak for themselves. Back trim panel, inner arch, yeah, and then just working the way through along the passenger door, again straight as a die on the trim and the chrome work. Same issue again, the chrome work on the guttering is getting a little bit rough, and the same with the top of the door. Somebody out there will have some somewhere. B pillar, again exceptional, sill, superb. And here's some of the bits that come with the car. The good old Haynes manual. There's a couple of crock locks. There's also a new mechanism. I think it's the passenger door, needs a new window winder mechanism. There's all the history with the car there. There's lots and lots of receipts. The car still sits with the V5 with the previous owner, so it's only showing 2 owners at the minute. The successful buyer will be the 3rd. There's the steering wheel. It's the original steering wheel to go in the car. Up into the bulkhead again, another classic raw area. You can see just how clean this little car is, and just another shot higher up in terms of the trim and the vinyl roof. So that's about it for the little car. Drives sweet as a nut. I think it would benefit from new master cylinder on the brakes on the car. There was a kit put in it recently, but you know what they're like. So I would recommend, if you're going to run the car on the road right away, certainly fitting a new master cylinder, and just double check that the tyres are legal for road use. I think that's about it from me. Any other questions, if you can get back to us on eBay or give us a call. Thanks very much. Bye.